カーディ海賊のビデオ見えちゃった？
なんでわかるんだ？
この毒が大好物。いただきます。
Kaardi Kaizoku.
Welcome to the OP10 Blue Purple Reiju deck breakdown, where we're going to go over the deck list and explain all the card choices for the deck, explain what each card does. We're going to look at starting hands, card choices, then we're going to take a look at matchups, and then the mechanics of our deck, and then some gameplay to cap off the video. But first, a word from our sponsors. This video is sponsored by GumGum.gg. Discover the latest OP10 deck list on GumGum.gg, updated daily. Be the first to see decks for new leaders as they emerge. With over 1,000 deck lists per set, GumGum.gg has all the top strategies as soon as they drop. This video is sponsored by Card Market, Europe's largest online marketplace for trading card games. So I made a One Piece card game event calendar app. So if this is something that you would find useful, you can access it via eventcalendar.cardkaizoku.com. I'll have the link on screen and in the description below. I made this for everyone's convenience, so hope you find it useful. So OP10 Reiju is actually not too much different from OP09 Reiju. It's just that I haven't done a deck breakdown for Reiju since probably 06 when she released. She's gotten a couple new tools since then, since 06 I mean, but since 09 it's only really one new card. So if you're an 09 Reiju player, this deck breakdown maybe might not be anything too new for you, but yeah, in case you're new to the game and you don't know what Reiju does, Reiju is a dual color purple and blue leader, 4 starting life, 5,000 power. Her leader ability reads, on your turn, once per turn, when one of your Dawn cards on the field is returned to your Dawn deck, you draw a card. So you're incentivized to Dawn minus. This is a plentiful effect in the color of purple, and especially in all the Drama 66 type cards, which is the cards that you run in this kind of deck. So yeah, just being able to get value off of a strong Dawn minus effect, because usually those are the price that you pay for a like really strong on-play effect or something like that. You also get a card on top of that drawn by the leader. But yeah, we'll just jump right into the deck list here. So first thing I want to also point out with Reiju is that she's one of the cheapest, I would say. I wouldn't consider her meta, but like roguish. Like she can do really well in tournament settings. And yeah, if you did want to commit to this deck, like the pieces to build out this deck at the moment, if you're buying like the lowest rarity version of each card, it's only going to set you back $30, $33, and then that's without this new Sanji that's going to come out in OP10. The other 46 cards in the deck, it's just going to be a $30 investment for you. So if you're like budget conscious and you're new to the game and you just want something that is fairly strong, just not like top meta, Reiju is a perfect choice for that, and might be even a good investment for the future, because in OP11 there's going to be new blue Drama 66 support, and it's specifically for this Reiju deck. So yeah, we're going to get a buff soon, so we'll have to see how that affects Reiju in the meta, but it can only be a good thing, right? So for OP06 Vinsmoke Sora, it's just a 2k counter for the deck, but it's also good in emergency situations, because on play, for 1 Dawn, you can discard a card from your hand, and then if you have equal to or less Dawn on your field than your opponent, add 1 card from your trash with a power of 4,000 or less, and that has the Vinsmoke family type to your hand. So this is essentially an emergency way to get your 4-cost ETGs, and in even more emergency cases, Reiju to draw into cards that maybe you'll want to like save yourself with, or even open up just more options for your turn. But in most cases, you use Sora as a 2k because you have other tools to find your 2-cost and 4-cost unsuited up siblings. But yeah, it's a searchable 2k in the deck. Up next is 4 OP07 Gina, one of the additions since OP06. So this is a new card if you haven't seen one of my Reiju videos since then. So Gina is a 1-cost, and in this particular deck, since we're not like a Foxy Pirates type deck, it really is just a 2k counter that we can search with the Portia. So that's all you really need to know about Gina. This does get replaced by a Foxy character in, I believe, EB02, right? That one is something that is actually playable, but until then, Gina is our best bet. And then the new card, the singular new card that we get in OP10 that we don't have in OP09 is this Vinsmoke Sanji Searcher. It's a 1-cost 2k power searcher. On play, if your leader has a Germa type, look at the top 5 cards of your deck, reveal to 1 Germa type card and add to your hand. So it's a 1-cost on-play searcher. This is great for the consistency of our deck, because before this we had to run like the stage and then the event searcher. Now we have something in a character body that has counter as well, and it's on top of the available searches we had already. This is 4 more, so it does definitely increase the consistency of the deck. For OP06 Vinsmoke Reiju, 2-cost 2k power, 1k counter. Activate main Dawn -1. If you can trash this character and play a 4-cost or less Vinsmoke Reiju from your hand or your trash out. So yeah, this is just a way to play out the suited up version, which we'll go over once we get to the 4 costs. But this is pretty much like the best card you can start out with early game, because you're just drawing 3 cards when you play out the other Reiju. And it's just a 2 Dawn investment at this point. 4 OP07 Tony Chopper, 2 cost, 0k power, 1k counter. It's just a blocker that is a Foxy Pirates type character, so you can search it out with your Portia. Then on play, if you have less Dawn than your opponent, you ramp 1 rested Dawn. Right, so he's just a chump blocker, and then you also get the benefit of keeping up in Dawn, because you're having to minus a lot. Right, sometimes you do just kind of want 1 more Dawn to plan out your next turn. Then we have 4 OP07 Portia, 3 cost, 5k power, no counter. On play, Dawn -1, look at the top 5 cards of your deck. You can add 1 card with the Foxy Pirates type to your hand, and then you can play a purple character in your hand out with the power 4000 or less. So that's why we run kind of the Foxy Pirates type cards. It's something we can get as like a free card draw with this Portia, because the other main part that we use the Portia for is to play out that 4k power or less character for free. So you'll play Portia, and then most of the times you'll play out like an Ichiji here or a Reiju to play out their suited up version, right? We get to develop a 5k attacker with Portia, we'll draw a card, potentially like a 2k or something with Gina, then we'll play out Ichiji. So it's a lot that you get for 3 Dawn. You do have the Dawn -1, but then at the end of the day, you draw a card from that too. And then when you really have nothing else to play, you could just play out the Chopper, right? You get a blocker and a ramp, or you could play out a Sanji to search as well. These are valid options. Or even like Black Maria, which we'll go over in a bit, right? It is 4000 power or less. You can play it out and then gain back all the Dawn. Oh, let's just go over Black Maria. So 4 OP08 Black Maria, 3 cost, 2k power, 2k counter. Activate once per turn. If you have no other Black Marias on the field, you can add up to 5 rested Dawn from your Dawn deck out onto your Dawn area. Then at the end of your turn, you return Dawn cards on your field back to your Dawn deck until you equal your opponents. Right, so we're Dawn minusing so much, we just play this 3 cost character out, we just ramp 5 and then match your opponent, so you're back in the game in terms of Dawn economy. So even though we're minusing Dawn to play out this Reiju and then this Ichiji and then even all our Portia effects, we can just get it all back and then set up for like a judge turn next turn. But if we don't need her for that, she's still a 2k counter, so she's incredibly useful in this kind of deck. The only downside is she's not searchable. She's neither a Foxy Pirate or a Germa 66 type character, but it's well worth it. 2 OP06 Charlotte Pudding, 4 cost, 4k power, 1k counter. On play, your opponent shuffles their hand back into their deck and draws a new hand of 5. This is like the strongest disruption tool in the game. It's what makes Blue Doflamingo scary, so we'll be scary right along with them. Right, especially us being an aggro deck, being able to disrupt your opponent's hand really messes up how they want to defend. If your opponent left Dawn up for like a Gum Giant or a Radical Beam or something, you play Pudding, they could potentially shuffle that back into their deck and not draw it back again, right? So they don't have access to that event counter anymore. Hopefully they draw a bunch of other bricks too to help you go for game. And then at the end of the day, still just a 1k counter too if you need it. 4 OP06 Ichiji, so similar to the Reiju. It's a unsuited up version that plays out the suited up version from your hand or your trash. Right, same activate main Dawn -1 effect. So we'll just skip over that. So 4 OP06 Vinsmoke Reiju, 4 cost, 5k power, 1k counter. On play, if you have equal to or less Dawn on your field than your opponent, and you have 5 or less cards in your hand, you draw 2 cards. So yeah, this is just a way to like keep providing you value, right? Because you're dumping out every card in your hand, you'll need to refill it to keep up with your opponent. Reiju helps with that immensely. Because you have to remember, not only are you drawing 2 cards with this Reiju, since you're minusing Dawn from the 2 cost Reiju to play it out, you draw a card from that too with your leader ability, so you're actually drawing 3 cards. You do have to keep in mind your hand size, so you're kind of incentivized to counter pretty often early. While most leaders take like their first life hit, sometimes it makes more sense for you to just counter to keep your hand at that 5 or under threshold to draw with this Reiju. And then do keep a note that if this Reiju is the 6th card in your hand and you play it out, it does count that way too, right? Because at that point you only have 5 cards in your hand, so that's what she's used for. And also you kind of want to counter with her if you can. Since this 2 cost Reiju can play it out from trash, might as well get value out of the counter value, since you can play it from your hand or trash, it doesn't matter either way. At least she did something in that case. And then we have 4 OP06 Vinsmoke Ichiji, so similar to the Reiju, it's something you can cheat out with the 4 cost Ichiji here. So what he does is he's a 7 cost 7k power. On play, if you have equal to or less Dawn on your field than your opponent, you go to one of your opponent's characters minus 2k power for the turn, and then this character gains Rush. So yeah, this is a great early play that you can do. You can even play him on your 3 Dawn turn actually. So if you Portia on your 3 Dawn turn, and then play out the Ichiji from your hand, and then you had the 7 cost in your hand or your trash, you can pop that out. Your opponent has nowhere near enough stats to deal with it at that point, right? Because once it passes to your opponent, they're on their 4 Dawn turn, the most they can do is swing 9 at Ichiji. You'll probably have 3k counter to stop that, and then they wouldn't have developed anything for the turn. So if they neither killed your Ichiji nor developed anything, they're just going to be way too behind. So yeah, you just apply the pressure on incredibly early. It's also great as a trading tool because of the minus 2k part. And the fact that it has Rush too, right? You can attack the turn that you play them. So really great at turning the tides. And then if you can, with the stage card, you want to like cycle this guy out since he doesn't have counter value and it doesn't matter if he's in your hand or your trash. For the 4 cost EGG, you'll almost never playing this guy out hard casted for 7. So you just chuck him with your Germa Kingdom if you can, or even with like the Soras, right? You can chuck the 7 to pick up a 4 with the Sora and then play the 4 out to replay the 7 out from your trash. 2 OP06 Vinsmoke Judge, 8 cost 8k power. So on play down -1, you can trash 2 cards from your hand. You can play up to 4 Germa 66 type characters with 4000 power or less from your trash with different names. In our particular case, with the deck that we're only running 2 of the siblings, so we can only really play this Reiju and this Ichiji from your trash. And then on top of that, he has an activate main effect once per turn. If you down -1, you can rest up to one of your opponent's down cards. So yeah, it's just a great late game tool for you, right? Well, we have really good, strong early game with our Ichijis attacking for a really elevated stat line early and Reiju to refill our hand to keep defending our Ichijis. If games get too long, Judge is like the way that we can reuse a lot of these effects again, right? If they happen to deal with our characters really well, we just replay these 2 from the trash and then bring them back. Reiju will draw you a bunch of cards too. And then the activate main effect is actually really strong, especially right now with a lot of the decks in the meta having strong counter events, right? The OP10 Smoker, Red Green Smoker, is going to run a lot of events. Any purple deck that is a Straw Hat leader will run Gum Giant. Even Bonnie, right? Bonnie needs 1 Dawn for her leader ability to rest one of your characters. This Judge can either like deny that from them or have him leave 1 extra Dawn up to play around it, meaning they have less Dawn to work with for their turn. So he's polarizing in that way. But yeah, a little less impactful without the Yonji and then the Niji in our deck, but like Reiju and Ichiji far outclass them, so I feel like it's worth it even just to get these 2 at least. And then at the end of the day, he's still AK attacker too. Then 2 OP06 Germa 66, it's a 1 cost event searcher. Look at the top 5 of your deck, reveal to 1 Germa type, add to your hand, and then on trigger you draw a card. Trigger's not as good because you can't search with it, but yeah, it just increases consistency for the deck to find. Basically, you want to find like the Reijus and Ichijis, both components of them. And for that reason, we run 4 of the stage 2 OP06 Germa Kingdom. You can play it out whether you're going first or second. So activate main, you can discard a card and then rest to stage, and you can look at the top 3 of your deck for a Germa type card and add to your hand. So the best targets to cycle out would be this Ichiji, right? Because you can play him from your trash anyway. And then if you don't need Reiju for counter, that's one option to cycle out too, right? If everything else in your hand is a 2k that you'd rather keep instead. And then if your opponent has a small hand size, you can cycle out the pudding, or if you already have what you need, you can cycle out the event. So it increases flexibility. You can even cycle out the other stages, right? So there's no detriment to run this at all. You only get benefit. The only kind of downside is that, yeah, it's only Germa cards, so you'll like bottom deck your Black Marias, your Ginas, your Choppers, and your Portias. For starting hands, you'll want any of these. It's pretty flexible how you want to start. So on your first turn, if you can afford to play like Germa Kingdom stage, this helps set up your combos and plays for the rest of the game. You can even play Sanji to find a stage. If it's like your 2-Dawn turn, you can play both of these. And then you'll want to set up your Reijus and your Ichijis, the lower costed ones, and then find the higher costed ones to be able to play out. So as long as you have these cards, you're golden. And then if you can get like a Portia early on into an Ichiji, into a 7 cost Ichiji, most of the time it's really hard for your opponent to claw their way back from such an aggressive start. And then hopefully you'll find a Reiju at some point to refill your hand, because you would have dumped out like what, like 3 cards from your hand from this. And then for cards to consider, you could run this Sanji from OP07. It's a 1 cost 1k power, and then it's just used for card draw. Like on play, if you draw -1 and your leader has a Vinsmoke family type, you draw a card. So with Reiju's leader ability, you draw 2 cards for 1 Dawn. I couldn't find room to fit him in, and I felt like Reiju was enough card draw for me personally with all the other searchers we have. And then yeah, you can check out the other 2 siblings, Niji and Yonji. They cheat out a 4 cost 6k blocker, and then a 5 cost 6k character that can either pop a 2 cost or bounce a 4 cost. So if you feel like you want some more removal in your deck and you want to increase the efficacy of your 8 cost Judge plays, you could consider running these 2. They're just so far outclassed by Reiju and Ichiji that like I feel like everything else in the deck kind of overshadows them, right? You kind of want the Foxy engine as like a secondary kind of game plan to help fill out your curves and your like plays for the turn, right? Because a Portia into an Ichiji is a lot stronger than like a Yonji for the turn. You could also consider this promo Sanji 2k counter. It's just a 2k counter. It's pretty much exchangeable with any other 2k counter in the deck. I don't think I've ever used them for the activate main, so especially for 3 Dawn, I don't think it's worth it. And it's not even a purple card you can play out with Portia, so yeah, it's runnable because it's searchable with the everything in the deck except for Portia. I just feel like I like Black Maria, Gina, and then the Sora a lot more. You could also consider Gamma Knife, because yeah, OP10 Red Green Smoker is gonna make ACOS Kid pretty rampant, and then one ETG onto an ACOS Kid makes him a 6k. That's still kind of hard to attack over, so if you tag it with the Gamma Knife, that makes him a 3k. He dies to just about anything. So this could be tech that you might want to consider if Red Green Smoker gets too out of hand. There's also Black Bug 4-cost event on main if the number of your Dawn cards is less than your opponent's or equal to. You can place one of their 5-cost or less characters on the bottom of its owner's deck. So yeah, the version of the deck I'm running is a lot more aggro and just trying to do as much damage as possible. If you want to slow it down and control a little bit, Black Bug can be an option, right? You can just bottom deck a 5-cost. The only thing I'm worried about is like the fact that this effect is tied behind the requirement that you have to be less than or equal to Dawn from your opponent. It's almost like a useless card in the mirror and any other deck that minuses Dawn, which for now is nothing, but once that EB02 Green Purple Luffy comes out, they Dawn minus a lot more than you can, right? They have Dawn -2 baked into their leader ability. But yeah, for now, I guess OP10 would be the time that you could run Black Bug potentially if you feel like you need removal to get rid of pesky cards like pretty much any body in a Doflamingo deck or like all the blockers in a Purple Luffy deck and their Songoros and stuff. The trigger's nice too, you can bottom deck a 4-drop. So for the general game plan with the deck, as we mentioned, you want to play your searchers or your stages, your Sanjis, Drama 66, or your stage card. Find the pieces you're missing, and then your second turn, you'll want to, if you can, Portia into Ichiji or Portia into Reiju, pop it for the big one, draw cards, or apply pressure. And then depending on your matchups, if your opponent can grind you out, you could play out Black Maria, ramp up, try to go for a judge play. If your opponent is susceptible to aggro, you just keep applying the pressure, playing Ichijis, swinging with your leaders and your characters for 7k. That's pretty much all it takes. You'll draw a bunch of cards naturally from your leader ability and this Reiju, so hopefully that's enough to keep you going until your opponent runs out of resources. And as for Reiju's matchups in OP10, I'm going to have to take this data with a grain of salt because I don't think everyone's playing OP10 on the sim ranked, at least not too heavily yet. I think most people are still playing OP09 because of regionals in Dallas as of the time of the recording of this video. So the few people who are playing ranked, this is the stats of those matchups. Reiju seems to do good into Usopp, into Smoker, into both Smokers actually. Good into Katakuri and Nami, but has a little trouble against Shanks, Blackbeard, Purple Luffy, Blue Doflamingo, Red Purple Luffy. This is kind of why we don't see Reiju in the meta, right? These are the literally the 5 most popular decks and she has a weak matchup into all of them. But she's great into some of the other more like kind of rogue to mid tier kind of decks. And yeah, that about wraps up our OP10 Blue Purple Reiju deck breakdown. So yeah, Reiju is a fun deck. It's kind of high rolly too. You do have to kind of depend on getting your pieces, but if you get your pieces, like it's pretty hard to stop a 7-cost EGG play on your second turn. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this tech breakdown. Hope you are glad to see Reiju again after so long. I don't know why. Oh yeah, I know why. It's because Red Purple Law was popular in the meta, and then with Red Purple Law in the meta, you just couldn't play Reiju, so I just didn't touch the deck for a long time. But since he got banned, I just needed a chance to play her again, explore what she can do. And yeah, I am excited for her in the future. OP11's for sure gonna make some big changes to the deck, so we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. For now, we're just gonna get our Reiju steps back in to get ready for her new playstyle in OP11. But yeah, we'll just jump right into the gameplay segment for now. Oh, and subscribe to my channel if you're not already subscribed. Check out my channel for the other OP10 deck breakdowns, and then yeah, I guess enjoy gameplay. We have Reiju versus Smoker. We'll go second. Okay, this is a really good hand. And then Pudding's gonna mess up their game plan too, hopefully. Right, whenever they have 2 Dawn up for a defensive event counter, I'll just try to make them hopefully not draw it again. Okay, stage. Cycle out Reiju into Reiju. Okay, we have double Reiju ready. We could do it next turn. I don't know if our hand size is going to be low enough. If he swings 8 at us or something. Just give me a 5. Give me a 5 and play like a Tashigi or something. Oh, throws an 8. We're going to have to take it. So I cannot Reiju this turn. Can I Ichiji, please? Cycle out Reiju. Okay, we can definitely Ichiji. So we'll throw a 6. I might have to save one for when he plays ACOS Kid. Okay, Portia. If I can get like 2 off, that'd be pretty cool. Chopper, and then 4-drop the Ichiji from our hand. That'll make it easier to Reiju later, I guess. That's my hope. Okay, they took 2 life this turn. They can develop their smoker. In which case I might want to play out my chopper. Okay, there's a smoker and then 8k at us or at Ichiji. It's probably at us. Or play a character. Okay, 8 at Ichiji. Okay. I like that. I like that. Counter 2. Well, 5 at lead. And they countered. Okay, well, Portia here. Take a 2k. Do I play out Chopper or Reiju? I think Reiju. And I have 6 cards in hand, so I cannot shoot. I didn't think that through. I need one more Dawn to play Chopper or something. Okay, next turn. He can't do anything to my rested Reiju, right? We'll cycle out Sanji for another Reiju. Oh, I can play this from my hand. Okay, that works. That draws me 2 cards. We'll do 6 out lead. We counter 2. Here's 7 they take. We'll pass. Maybe I'm not going to get pudding value after all. I'm just too fast. Right, he can't depend on ACOS Kid. He needs to defend himself. Whoops. Is he gonna banish us? I mean, 7 is like Hody. If he wants to Hody. I'm gonna get water. BRB. Okay, he's still thinking out his turn. Good. Oh, they play Mulgun to kill my Ichiji. I don't have another 4-drop to bring him back. And then they get the Dawn back. That's pretty nice. It's like a free KO almost. 7 with Banish. I do think I have to counter this. Do I need pudding? I'm gonna say no. 5 at Portia. I Saber. Okay, my hand is low. Baccarat and Sanji. So I can't swing AK into Smoker. I don't think that's a thing I can even do. Play out small Reiju. Withdraw. Okay, and then we'll cycle out stage for another small Reiju. Okay. We'll just ping him to death. 5, and then we'll play out Chopper. Then he'll have 8 cost kid. I don't know what to do after that. Ichiji brings him into a 6k. To take. I just need a bunch of Dawn. Maybe I should have played Black Maria. That might have been better. Right? Because once I have the Ichiji, make him a 6, I can just swing with a bunch of 6Ks or potentially 8Ks on board. Yeah, I think that's what he's setting up for. He took all the life. Another 5 at you. At least for now, we can make him lose some cards. Right, it's 2 more cards out of his hand right now, so we'll have Kid with 2 cards in hand. Unless he uses the Baccarat blocker. Bacca block. Okay, yeah, I'm fine with this. Right, ACOS Kid with 2 cards in hand is not too scary. 3, he'll draw a card. I forgot about that. Then Beckman. Okay, we'll play out Chopper, just have more Dawn for next turn, and then we'll pass. Okay, there's the Kid, as we suspected, expected, prospected. And then they still have 4 Dawn to work with. Okay, 7 Banish. Well, he's not going for a character. I do think we still have to counter the Banish hit. And then he could do like 7/7. Okay, we'll take a 7 from Sanji. Dawn on Kid, 2 Dawn on leader, 7 at us. Okay, I was expecting him to kill our characters. That's the thing. It was a Nante out. Okay, I have 1/7 Ichiji. But that's all I need. Bring out the 7. -2 to Kid. Okay, I can only make 2 6s. Dang it. Hopefully that's enough though. Here's 6 at you. Kiddo. I just need for 1 card in his hand to not be counter. And he'll die. So I hope it's like a Smoker or something. Or another ACOS Kid. He blocked that one. Another 6 at him. And if he dies, all my other 5s go through. Oh, they had another blocker. I forgot back row was a blocker. Okay, 7. That means he doesn't even have a 1k in hand. Right? Oh, he did. He had a 2k. Okay, we'll cycle out Portia for counter. Oops, I didn't get it. Okay, we'll see how this goes. I might just die here. Hody, oh no. He's a rush attacker too. Dang, we lose just like that? Because I think I got too greedy with the Dawn minusing. If I had some more Dawn to work with, that might have been the key. Yeah, maybe a Black Maria. The turn prior would have gotten me the game. Okay, 7 with banish. Counter that. 7 from Sanji will counter that. And I don't think I can stop these 3 attacks. 8, 9, 9. 7, yeah, he's smart. Like that. Then 9, 10. Dang it. Freaking Hody. Yeah, it was that 2K that saved them for a rematch. If you didn't have it, I think I would have gotten it. If it was a 1K, right? Then my Ichiji would have gone through and then all my other 5s would have finished the game, right? He had no counter in hand. So it came down to 2K counter. 1K counter, in fact. Okay. Bye. We have Reiju versus Usopp. We'll go second, I think. Right, take it away from him. Or does he even want to go second? Yeah, he plays Zoro on curve. I don't want him to have that. Let's mulligan this. Ooh, I should have kept the first hand. I literally cannot do anything. Okay, we have Ichiji at least. Do I play out the chopper? No, I think I just pass. 5 at us, we will... Do I take to get stuff to play, or do I just... We'll counter. We're gonna play Barto. Plays a Barto. We do get Portius. Play her out. Take a whiff. Okay, it's fine. I think we'll play out Chopper then because we don't have the 7 Ichiji. Another Portia, good. Okay, 6 out lead. He blocks and draws. Yep. I know how your deck works now. Okay, there's Zoro. Kills our Portia, right? We need to find a 7 Ichiji somehow, somewhere. That's my only way of having a chance at this point. 6, we will take that. Get the Reiju, that's not what I wanted. Get another Portia. Okay. What can I play out with Portia? I mean, I could still just play him out. Yeah, we do that. Portia into Portia. Cool. HEG out. Chopper. Okay, I can just play another Portia for this turn. Have that lead. I mean, a full board still not bad. Okay, they counter that. Another Portia. We whiff, and I get every single good card that I want in my deck. Bottom deck now. But we have a Chopper out, so there's that. It is going horribly. We'll 5k ping him to death. Okay, 7 at us. I might have to take this actually. Take it. Black Maria, it's not what I want right now. Okay, 8 with Zoro will block that. Another blocker? Another blocker. Okay. Sanji, save me? He didn't save me. We can go for a judge play. I have nothing in my discard to judge play though. Take the stage then. Stage, cycle. Okay, we have the 2 cost. That works. So I can do another Portia right now. But I don't have the board space. Maybe I just play out Reiju for 2. So let's try to get rid of Zoro here. He died, they draw. That means I don't need to commit any more Dawn. 5 at lead. They counter 2. Okay, 7 at lead, they block. I guess, or they can just take it. Yeah, they take it. We'll get our first suit up effect, Reiju. Okay, we have the 7. Ooh, perfect. I'll just pop him out right now. And then they'll block this one. Oh yeah, yep. Okay, I like my board a lot more now. We're cooking. I want that judge back though. So Rebecca, Kairos. Oh, Ideo. Oh, he's going full defenso mode. That means nothing can threaten me, right? Because even if they have Pseudo Rush, they're all small, tiny. Oh, that's it. That was such a low impact Rebecca turn. 5 at Portia, I will protect her. 6 at Portia, I will protect her. This turn's gonna hurt. Or you. Let's get rid of Rebecca though. Then I'm not gonna play anything, so 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 8, I guess. Okay, they blocked that one. Here's another 7 for you then. I think he just got unlucky. Is it 8? 0. Okay, I think we win. If I kept that pudding, it'd be really nice right now. I guess he didn't. Yeah, he got 2 stages stuck in his hand. That's unfortunate. And he didn't get any Leos to cycle it out until right now. Yeah, I guess that can happen. Same with me. I bottom decked a lot of my ETGs and stuff, so we're both kind of brickish stacks. We're not Blue Doflamingo, you know. Okay, bye. Yeah, Reiju versus Smoker. Maybe their deck is good against mine, actually. We'll keep this. We'll gamble on finding a 4-drop Reiju with our Drama 66 event. We got 2 of them. Okay, we got it. Never miss. Ooh, we got 2 of it. Okay, we'll find our ECGs later. Right, we have two 2 costs. We might as well get the 2 4s. May the 4s be with us. 8. Oh shit. Frick, why'd you throw 8? Dang it, I can't get any Reiju value now. Okay, I'll play stage. Cycle 1 out into a 7. Play Portia. If I want to get Reiju value, I don't take anything, right? Yeah. We'll play out small Reiju. And then we cheat out the one from our hand? Yeah, that's how we draw. Okay. Woo! 5 they take. But yeah, that was not the optimal way to do it. Probably sure. The Reiju mains are like, what are you doing? I'm just playing the game, you know? 6 at us will counter 2 with that one. Okay, I need a 4-drop ETG, so I will get it from this stage search. I ask and I receive. Okay, I wish I could kill that Kuzan though. Little 5 at lead. Yeah, he'll just kill our ETG, but that's fine. We'll find another 4-drop. We'll just get that 7k in. That good. Wish I had a Porsche to combo right now though. That'd be ideal. Okay, they counter. Another 5. Wait, he knows it's coming, so he can plan accordingly. So yeah, Kuzan makes Ichiji into a 3, and then he'll play Tashigi. They'll just pop it, and they'll swing 7 at one of my other characters, which maybe I'll defend. Took a 5, okay. Ichiji. Then another 7. We get another 2k too. Okay, we're really defensive. Took that. Okay, so he's down to 2 life from 5. That's good. From 1 turn. Yep, Tashigi. And then Kuzan swings 5 at one of them. He can do 6 technically. Oh, it's gonna be AK from Smoker. We will save the Reiju if we can. I'll do 8 at Portia. Pop Ichiji. Yep. Now, do I save Portia? I think I want to keep aggroing up. 8 at Reiju? Do I still want to save though? I think I do. I will save. Oh, they killed my Portia in the end. Wait, did he mess up? Right, he had -8 cost on Ichiji. I guess he misclicked. It's unfortunate. Okay, Reiju. Pop it to find another 7-drop. Nope. We can Black Maria and set up for Judge next turn. That sounds good. 7 at Kuzan. Yeah, I think he messed something up there. Right, he had -8 costs. Or, I don't know. I don't know anymore. Okay, he died. 5 at lead. I just want to get this Judge off. Kind of 1, 5 at lead. Counter 2. Okay, we'll play Black Maria and then gain 5. Then I'm not going to use stage. I don't think I should. I like everything in my hand. I guess I could have gotten rid of the chopper, but what would I even want to find? Well, I guess I need these guys on board to die to utilize my Judge. So I'll let them die real quick. Okay, so they -1 cost to Ichiji. Ice Age. Okay, you got a Brook. Yep, you got a Brook. Oh, you forgot the leader ability first to get the +1k buff. But I'll let you have it. Because I want to replay it for my discard. 6 at us will counter 2. Right, so we will do 5 at lead. Counters. Okay, we'll cycle out stage for 4 drop. Play out the judge, discard, or turn it on first, discard Ichiji and I guess Chopper. Bring these 2 out. Then we'll Reiju draw. And Ichiji, whatever Ichiji does. -2 to Tashigi. We'll throw 6 at Tashigi. Should kill. 7 at lead. Should take. Then we'll Black Maria the Dawn back. And return 1. Black Maria is crazy. But yeah, he'll kill it this turn maybe. But Ichiji is probably the bigger threat. Oh, 5 at our face. Okay, we'll counter 1. Huh. So Ichiji's a 3 drop right now. He's not gonna attempt to kill our Reijus or anything? 5 at our face. Counter 1. I can afford to take 1 actually. 6 at our face, we'll take that one, I guess. Okay, Gecko Moria. How does he kill? Brook? Tsudu Brook? That works. No Rebecca though, so that's one less thing I have to worry about. Yeah. So that kills Ichi. But no blocker, so I go for game. 8 at lead. This should have been a 9, to be honest. Okay, he did count out of it. Throw 7. Counter out of that. Okay, 5 and then 7 for game. Ooh, he's running EB02 Sengoku. Sengoku and Gecko? Do you want to run both of these? Okay, he took that and okay, he concedes. Bye. Yeah, Reiju versus Blackbeard. So how does it work when I don't get my on plays, right? Because I can't draw or rush. It's still 7k. That's pretty good. We'll keep this. And 7 cost is kind of hard for him to get rid of, I hope. Okay, we'll play stage. Cycle into Michael. Thank you. We'll pass. You know Vince Michael. The sister of the siblings. Okay, let's see if he finds his stage. Unless he's AFK. My stomach hurts. I might have to stop after this game or mid-game. Okay, you put 2 down on leader just to make me hurt more. Okay, I gotta find the Reiju now so I can draw. Now's my only chance. We don't find it though. We'll take a Sanji. Play a Sanji and find it. Nope. Take a judge. It's an on play? It is an on play. Damn it. Damn it all. Okay, another Sanji. Okay, we have the Reiju now, but I can't play it, so. Oh well, here's a 6. Then we'll pass. At least I can weenie up and try to ping him down with my Sanjis. But Doc Hughes can answer it really well. Hopefully he holds off on leader ability in 1 more turn. 5 will counter 1. Come on, just 1 more turn. Play like a Jesus and pass. That's it. That's all you need to do. Okay, there's a Jesus. Does he pass? Leader ability. That's not what I said for you to do. Come on. Work with me here. We'll do 6. I think it's still a good idea to bring out the Sanji. Oh, the EGG, sorry. Sanji would get mad if I said that. Okay, so bring him out. No on plays, that's okay. Still a 7 cost, hard for him to get rid of. Right, it's stronger plus finger pistol, which he has enough Dawn for actually. So I hope he doesn't do that. But that's 2 cards out of his hand too. Oh no, stronger replaces itself. 1 card out of hand too. It's a 2k out of the way at least. That statement is still true. Good job me. Okay, Van Augur. So he's setting up to kill it. Some other turn, 6 at us. Take a 6. Jesus is still a 5. He's not going to attack. Alrighty, we will cycle out the stage. I need more 4-drop EGGs. We'll take counter for now. Oh, he didn't lead our ability. Because my hand size is too big? That could be why. But I might as well capitalize on this. We'll play Portia. Take a Jeaner. Then Small Reiju out, but my hand size is too big, right? That's the thing. That is the thing. Okay, so what do I do? Another Porsche? Sure, why not? Okay, I'll take another Gina. And I won't play any. I probably should have taken the chopper out then. Yeah. Dang, I missed my chance to draw with Reiju. I got lead. If I pop this from my hand. Yeah, if I played out a chopper and then I pop it from my hand, that would have worked, right? Oops. Can we do 7 at lead? Yeah, I should have taken my time to think that out more. They countered 3, that's good. That's 2 cards out. I don't know if I'll get that window again. I might have squandered it. Okay, so there's Van Augur, making him a 4 cost, and then Liberation. Yeah. Oh no, Black Hole, technically. I really have to fix this freaking proxy image. It's wrong. This is Black Hole. 5 at us. Okay, we'll counter just to get our hand size down. I mean, he's only got 4 cards in hand. He's not going to attack with the Jesus because I can just all in to kill it. Another Jesus, okay. And then they did leader ability. Yeah, I missed my window. It's okay. I think Judge is not the play. Take another small Reiju. I mean, I can still bring out 5k attackers, right? That's pretty good still. Just kill this Van Augur. Okay, that was easy. Here's a 5. And here's a 5. I should have just brought out the Reiju last turn then, if that was my intention. Germa event search, get the 4 cost Ichiji. Yeah, we'll play this out instead. I might as well bring out both. Right, it's hard for him to deal with. Then we will pass. Yeah, if this was OP10, I think I'd be in big trouble. But I am playing on the Eastern server too. Wait, this is an OP10 video. Okay, yeah, you play Liberation. Sorry, I've been switching around metas recently. So yeah, that killed both of my Porsches. And then he cycles out the Kuzat. I was like, yeah, if he had Liberation, it'd be really nice. But we're not playing in that meta. But we are playing in that meta. Okay, so 8 at us. Counter this for 4, and then another 8. Okay, he's going for it. We'll counter that for 4. Another 8. We'll take that one. Oh, he didn't attack with it. I mean, did I just go for game here? Cycle out. So I do have Reiju available. Yeah, might as well do it now. So 2 out. Rage against the machine. I can do it again. Yeah, we'll just throw minimum pings here. I don't think he can kill us next turn. So I'll play Chopper and then another Reiju. Gonna go Greedo mode. Okay, counters that. Another 5 for you. Took that. Maybe I go 6-7? Probably not. Okay, you got a trigger to kill my Reiju, so I should have done that at the end of my turn, but it's okay. No, I'm not gonna go Greedo mode. I'm going Prolongo mode. Then Chopper. We'll pass. Right, it's 6 against a 2-card hand. I don't think we would have won. But yeah, he has 3 attacks max. He has no rush. I should be good here. Okay, they play Kuzan. That doesn't save him. Right? What does he bring back? Basco shot? No shot? No shot? Okay, Basco shot. Yes shot. Kiss shot. That was a Monogatari reference, by the way. These are 10Ks though, that's pretty scary. Okay, here's a 9. Probably gonna try to kill my characters. Yeah, we'll counter 3. Leader ability. Okay, he's not gonna attack with the Jesus, the Jizai. But he is. Alright, if he discards more with leader ability, it makes him bigger. But I don't think that met a threshold, right? He needs 24. So he needs to discard the last 2 cards in his hand, but it doesn't matter. Okay, another 10. I have the counter for this. That's every card in my... Oh, no, it's not. Why did I counter? Oops. Okie dokie. Well. Do 5. 3 5s and a 7 wins me the game, right? Here's another 5. Counter. Okay, and then another 5, and then... Oh, wait. I just need 1 more 5. Cool. Sanji. Win the game for me. Got it. GG. Rematch? Oh, rematch. Maybe this matchup is doomed for Teach just because I can get the 7 cost out so early that I just mulliganed away, but I got it back anyway. Okay, we'll play Sanji. Okay, we have both Ichiji and Reiju ready. The Ichiju, Reiji. What's this combo? I gotta think of a good name for it. Reichi? Ichirei? The Ichirei. That sounds good. Okay, so Lafitte finds him a Lafitte, so we'll kill Lafitte. Then we'll stage, cycle out 7 into a 2k, and then 5 out lead, and then we'll play out Reiju. But it's from our hand though. That's okay. Reiju from our hand. Pass. Okay, so they just finger pistoled. We counter for 1. We'll counter 1. Attack for 5. We'll counter 1. Sorry, my brain thought counter for 1 and I said it out loud for some reason. Okay, so they did. Leader ability. So we will cycle out stage. Guess we'll take a judge. And then I have 7 in the discard. So, right, so I can just play out this guy. I don't get the value of Portia here. I think that's okay. I could always just Portia into a chopper later. Yeah, just hopefully with 6 Dawn. Wait, how do they have the same Dawn as me? Oh, right, I minus Dawn. Editor got that part out. HG out will pass. So 6, yeah, they get stronger finger pistol. Full of lead too. Okay, find a Shiryu. That doesn't help him cost reduce. Okay, 5 at me. We'll counter 1. Kuzan. Pops it for what? Jesus? Okay. Wouldn't you want to get an attack off with them first? Or no, Jesus can be a bigger attack. But you're not going to swing with them yet, right? I don't know. It will cycle out a stage. And we get a whiff. Well, I can't play anything. Also a Germa. Ooh, what can I play? We can just play out Reiju without drawing. That might be okay. Yeah, because it's still a 4-drop. That's hard for him to deal with. We'll do 7 here. Takes it. I think I need Chopper out, actually. We'll do 5. And then Chopper, Reiju, big Reiju, and pass. Right, so if he tries to like swing into Ichiji, I at least can just chump block with Chopper. Or if he uses an effect to kill Chopper that's less Dawn, they can stack onto Jesus to kill Ichiji. Okay, so they cycle, making Jesus a 7. Then they liberation my Reiju that I just played. If I bet us, I can take 1. It's more counter for me if I need it. Second Jesus and pass. Okay, he didn't leader ability, so we will Portia now. Probably should be doing this at the end of the turn, to be honest. Taking Gina into Reiju, and then we'll draw with Reiju. Oops, I have too many cards in hand. Here's a 5 at leader. Okay, I just want more high costed bodies out. I got 7 cost out for 3, okay? It's worth. They counter. Okay, 5 out lead. Counter. Okay, 7 out lead to take. They get a trigger that kills one of my characters. I knew it. I should have done this at the end of the turn. No, I think he got a liberation trigger and he's reading what it does. And it just negates my leader ability. But now I know he'll have it for next turn. Oh, no. Dang it. It was a finger pistol trigger. Kill my Reiju. I really gotta stop doing that. Playing characters out first. And then he did have liberation? Oh no, he cycled it. He cycled it and Michaeled it. Ooh, 10 cost teach. It's something he can do now, right? And then I only have my Portia. 5 at us. I should counter this, I think. Counter 2, and then these 9Ks are gonna hurt. I think it's okay for him to swing with it right now. It's a race now, yeah. 9 at me will take 1. 9 at me will block 1. Does he leader ability? That's his last card in hand. Maybe he doesn't. He doesn't, okay. So luckily we got another 7 Ichi. So we'll play him out. And then from our hand, we'll give -2 to Jesus, I guess. Do I attack into him though? That's the thing. Well, do I die if I don't? Do 7 Adam. Yeah, I think I die if I don't. Or maybe I have game here? No, I don't. Do I? Maybe I don't. Do I? Okay, 7 at Jesus. Wait. Not. Oh, yeah, he can't attack. Okay. We'll do 7 Adam again. He has counter for this? Oh, he doesn't. That increases my chance of living, right? 5 out lead. Takes, we'll pass. Because I have like 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9k counter. Plus 2 cards of life. New Vasco shot's annoying. Okay, another teach. I don't think I have enough counter to protect my HCG, do I? Okay, 5 at me. Okay, if he's not going for a character, I think I take. 9 will counter this one. And then he'll kill 12 into HCG. Dang it. Yeah. Maybe I should have taken it and then stopped the 12. I think I could have stopped the 12. Okay, I have 3 attacks. This is what I have game then, right? 7, 7. Wait, one of these have to be a 5. Wait, 7, 7, 5. If he counters this. No, I need a rush attacker. Shoot. Okay, I have to hope he doesn't have a 2k in hand then, right? 6, 6, 7? Yeah, I messed this up somewhere. 5 he counters and then he blocks. Then he has a life still. Yeah, I think I lose. I messed this up somewhere. For sure. Okay, you gotta. This is my age. Picked up a Van Augur. Dang, if I had one more Dawn. Oh well. Oh, maybe he doesn't have it? Last card's not countered? Oh, it was a 10 beard. Okay. And then he didn't, luckily he didn't find this is my age, 2k. Huh. Yeah, that, somewhere along the lines there, I think I messed up on the last turn, but in the end it still worked out. Whew, bye.
Car D Kaizoku.